Well, good morning there, adventurers.
Good morning! And yes, you have guessed it, we're back in sunny Texas.
T-shirt weather, baby. If you guys have been following along, you know that we did something a little bit crazy in the middle of 2024. We bought a beautiful 8-acre property here in the Texas Hill Country. And we have so much land here, and it's full of all these hills covered in this epic forest land. There's a stone wall that cuts all the way through the property that we still haven't figured out how the heck somebody built. Like, who put all those stones there?
I don't know. There's the lovely little winding, dry creek bed that sometimes becomes a flowing creek bed.
And just a bunch of really awesome rock outcroppings. We're actually gonna work pretty soon on just like clearing the land so we can actually see some of the beauty. But there was one horrible blight, a scourge, if you will, upon the land. And it was this nasty old farmhouse. So yeah, you guys know there was a bunch of different structures on the property, but this was the old house that they used to live in, but they haven't lived there in a long, long time, maybe 20, 30 years. But in that time, the rain, the weather, the varmints have just made it their home, and probably some human squatters at some point.
Yeah, lots of squatters of every variety.
So when we went into this, we were hoping desperately that we could salvage some of this house, even just the foundation. But you guys have probably guessed at this point, it's not salvageable.
No, we were trying so hard. We've had so many people come out here and give us their opinions on it, and we thought maybe, like the tiny house, we could revive this. It's not gonna happen.
So that's right, we're gonna turn this horrible monstrosity into this, arguably much more horrible monstrosity.
All that and more coming up on The Endless Adventure.
Dramatic.
Do, do, do.
Holy cow.
He's just a little bit better at that than we are.
Wow. Y'all, I've never witnessed a demolition like this in person. It's nuts, man. He just went after it and had most of the house already demolished. Holy cow. Bye-bye.
This is for sure way wilder than I ever expected. I don't know why, but I thought they would come and like remove everything piece by piece.
Nope.
Nope.
Well, the house is pretty much gone. Holy cow. I mean, you can tell how much funk was in that house because you can smell it from all corners of the property. Oh my God.
Yo, I'm having a hard time processing this. Like this morning, we walked up and we walked in there one last time, and we've just seen it every day for months now.
And now it's gone. But now we can see our beautiful tiny house project. It's gonna be so much better.
Golly.
Every single bit of this house has been infiltrated with nasty funk and gunk from animals and poop over the years and all kinds of stuff. You can smell it, like it's hitting us one last time. It's like we're covered in it. We probably should have put on masks and like the full gear again.
For sure, we thought because we're outside and it's a breezy day it would be okay, but
no,
it's
I mean you can see it, it's everywhere.
But you can see all the wood that he's been pulling down from all the walls. They're just disgusting. You can see like urine marks up the side and stuff. It was bad. It has been so fun watching this guy work. Even though he's destroying it, he did it so meticulously and kept everything so contained, and now he's literally separating out all the metal from all the wood chunks. I guess they're gonna recycle all that. But somehow he's doing it with this machine. I feel like we could barely like dig a hole, and he's like finessing everything.
Yeah, so he starts, as you guys saw, by just tearing down every single wall, tearing down the roof. He smashes everything down like a fist and just punches it into the earth, pulverizes it. And then once he gets it down to those bits and pieces, he separated out a lot of the different metals and the different pieces, because tomorrow they're gonna come and they're gonna bring like a grabber thing and they're gonna separate it all out and then haul it all away and do whatever the heck it is you do with this nasty junk. all the scrap has officially been hauled away. So just like that, the house is gone. This is actually a bunch of junk we've been collecting on the property because we're gonna turn this into a burn pile. Sadly, there is a multi-county burn ban right now because they've had a lot of fires in the area, so we can't burn anything for quite a while. We actually ended up doing a bunch of traveling, as you guys hopefully saw, after we demolished the house. So it's actually been a few months since that happened. So if you got excited thinking I'd finally cut my hair, you were dead wrong.
Ooh, it's long and luxurious.
It is pretty annoying when you're working there. I gotta keep it under the hat.
Now you know how I feel.
Yeah, I do.
So main house is gone. It's out of here. But the tiny house is very much still here. And behind the scenes, we've actually been making quite a bit of progress on it. So we wanted to give you guys a quick update before we keep working on it and show you what we've been up to. So some of the most important things, we got the foundation fixed and re-poured, y'all. We got our roof put on.
Yeah, and it looks good. We decided to go with kind of the black metal, and they got it up in about one day, and man, it looks pretty nice.
We offloaded that, and that felt really nice.
Yeah, you can't do everything yourself, you know?
No.
You'll notice the house is completely sheathed. That we did do ourselves, and that was difficult because we've never done it before.
No.
But come on, you guys, it looks pretty freaking good. I mean, I look at it and I think, how did we actually build this?
And there have been quite a few storms while we've been on the road, like really windy, really rainy, and it has held up. There are no leaks, it hasn't fallen over, but if you'll notice, there are no windows on this house because we wanted to keep it totally boarded up while we were gone. So today, we have to cut out all the window holes because our windows are getting delivered.
That has been a huge delay on this project.
You guys, I've been chatting with Home Depot since, I think, October. It's now March, and I have 70 plus emails back and forth.
And then it has taken over a month for them to get here, but they should be arriving later today. We already had to cut out that doorway and it was not fun. You get really dirty and nasty, so I've really been dreading this.
Yeah, there's a lot of sawdust involved, a lot of power tools, a lot of your arms getting real shaky.
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah. So hopefully
Do that one more time. Nice.
All right, we just got the call. Our windows should be being delivered right now. I think we hear the truck. And we measured and measured again and chatted with the chick for like months about these, but I'm so scared something's gonna be wrong, something's gonna be broken.
Well, that's a lot of windows for such a tiny house. Wow, they're huge. Look at this thing.
They're a lot bigger than I thought they were gonna be.
Oh, yeah.
So we've never ordered windows before. I wasn't sure what to expect, but it was not this. I did not think that they would come only with like a little bit of cardboard and saran wrap. There's a bunch of holes everywhere.
Yeah. No like intense marks or anything, I don't
No.
think, but these are gonna be sweet though, huh? So these two rectangular ones go up there. Pretty neat.
And the two huge ones go in the bedroom area, what will be the bedroom area.
They look so much bigger than I thought they were gonna be. I mean, they're the right size, so I don't know.
So we were researching the best way to cut out these windows, and we saw a guy who put a screw through all four corners and then used a straight edge and drew a line to give you kind of your template for your window. And then we're gonna use our skill saw to cut this out. Now, we also saw a lot of people use a router to do this, but we were using a router on some other projects and it just kept getting stuck, and it was
when there's too much wood around it, it seems to just get stuck, it just turns off. So I don't think that's gonna work.
Yeah, so we're gonna try this and see how it goes. This is our tiniest window, so, you know, I figured it's a good test.
Starting small. Wear this. I'm so tired of watching you breathe in sawdust.
Oh, it's really bad.
We usually use a little face mask, but it's not good enough, so we're going heavy duty. It's really cumbersome.
The order of operations is always very confusing. Okay, this first. Oh God.
This is hard to watch.
This is why it takes forever to build a house, just like...
Well, if you do it the safe way.
Yeah.
Which you don't have to do it the safe way, that's up to you. But most importantly, the saw.
The saw.
So we already set this to the depth of the plywood because we don't want to cut through any of the framing.
Yep.
So should be good to go. Have fun.
Yeah!
This is like that scene from The Wizard of Oz. You gotta say, who goes there?
Oh, who goes there? I am the great and powerful Oz. Wow, that was one of, how many windows do we have? Like
I don't know.
9?
Yeah. This is what montages were built for.
Let us go. Oh, the big boy.
Jeez. You gonna do that every time we knock a window out?
Every freaking time.
Well, now we gotta do the ones that are above ground level, so.
Yeah. Look out below! Oh. I'm feeling pretty dang dirty. I think it might be time for a blowjob.
How was it?
Not as pleasurable as I'd hoped.
What is this, a Michael Jackson music video?
Yeah.
All right.
All of our window holes have been opened, and now
I don't know why that was funny.
I don't know. And now we must fill those holes
All right.
with windows. We have checked them all. They seem to all be the correct measurements, so nothing to it but to put them in, right?
Have you ever put in a window before?
No, haven't you?
No? You thought I have?
I just assumed.
Nope.
Today we're going to be installing a flange window and a wall that already has zip system sheeting installed. The goal here is to connect the WRB of our wall to the WRB of our window to make one continuous environmental separator.
All right, so we just watched the 5-part series on installing windows in this exact scenario. Luckily, on Anderson's website, you can put all the specific details of your job and the window type, and it generates a tutorial for you on how to install theirs. It's really cool. It goes through the steps one by one, and I love the little hands in the video. I think, is this right?
Yeah, I think you kind of got the right
I got
technique.
it. You use no fingers whatsoever. It's
There
just a
you go.
full hand movement.
This is what installing windows looks like.
It ended up getting kind of late and we didn't end up putting the windows in. But we're going to today. We had a lot of work to do, so we were just chilling at a cafe downtown. It's actually fairly early for us for once, but our home is actually really close to the downtown area of Wimberley, which is probably one of our favorite small towns in all of Texas.
Yeah, it's got this adorable little square with tons of restaurants and stuff, so we come here pretty much every day.
And they have great coffee, like multiple great coffee shops, as you can see. We'll be here for just a little bit working on the house, but then we already have travel plans in the works, so we will be hitting the road again in just a few weeks, I think.
I'll need a mental break from the house again anyway, because it's a lot of fun, but after a couple weeks of it,
Yeah.
I need some time.
It's so weird when we're on the road traveling, we start missing the house and we start worrying about it, and we're like, oh, it's just sitting there all alone. And then we come back and we work on it for a little bit and we're like, yeah, maybe we need to travel again. This is a lot.
That's an accurate description.
Yeah, so it's just a lot of back and forth, y'all. Yeah, so I guess we're saving the windows for the next video. Hopefully we figure it out there, and hopefully we don't break any of them. Oh my God, I don't need any more bad luck in my life. And with that, I guess, goodbye, adventurers.
We'll see you on the road.